Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, after the devolution drama between the Azimio la Umoja and Kenya Kwanza that involved the US ambassador Mega Whitman, we have seen several activities taking place in this country between, again, Kenya Kwanza and Azimio. Because, Azimio were very clear. For Raila Odinga to rebuke the US ambassador, it was because she was not taking a neutral position. Once you take a side, that means you are coming into our internal affairs. So you are no longer an ambassador. You are a representative of a political group. And I know the Azimio leadership also talked on the same. Then we saw Susan Kihika coming out with a lot of noise that did not make sense in the minds of Kenyans. And after that, what the leaders in Mount Kenya region should be asking themselves is the meeting that has been taking place between Raila and the US representatives and William Ruto with the same individuals. Then they ask themselves, is Ruto using them to fight themselves as they found a way to sort out their issues with Raila Odinga and Azimio side? Are they being sidelined blindly without knowing, or what is happening? Because then the US Senator Chris Coons had a meeting in the company of the US ambassador with William Ruto, who was also accompanied by Alfred Mutua in the State House. Then today in the morning, we have seen Raila Odinga sharing a photo with the US Senator Chris Coons. Then the question is, what are they discussing? If Chris Coons is meeting Ruto and is meeting Raila, leo Ruto, kesho Raila, what does that one tell you? It means there is something here, and there is someone who is playing a mediator role. This is what Ruto said yesterday after meeting the US ambassador and the US Democratic Senator Chris Coons. Kenya is key on enhancing its relationship with the United States to expand trade and investment opportunities for the citizens of both nations. This mutually beneficial partnership will extend to climate change mitigation efforts and environmental conservation. At State House, Nairobi, held talks with the US Senator Chris Coons, who appreciated Kenya as one of the most vibrant democracy in the world. Also discussed global security issues, climate change, and a progressive path of devolution in Kenya. Ambassador Mega Whitman and Foreign Cabinet Secretary Alfred Mutua were present. Now you can see, and I shared this video yesterday, and I was asking just a simple question. Who could be the person these individuals were discussing? Because you could see the body language between Mega Whitman and Chris Coons, then Ruto's reaction. It means there was something they were discussing, but Alfred Mutua was a little bit behind them. So this was a discussion of three people. Many people said that they might have been discussing Raila Odinga and how he blasted the US ambassador. That could be true. Now, today, this morning, this is what Raila Odinga is saying. Our path crossed again last night with my friend Senator Chris Coons heading home to the US while I left for the UK. Wishes each other a safe flight, hoping to see each other again. Always pleasure, Chris. He's talking about a meeting last night. That means after Chris Coons meeting with William Ruto, he had another meeting with Raila Odinga at night. But then it means they met when inamaanisha wamepatana pale kwa airport. That is it. So definitely if Chris Coons is meeting Raila and Ruto, there is a message is delivering to the two. This is what I believe, this is what I want, this is what I wish. Then the other side also explain what they feel like. So he will have to deliver the message to Raila and deliver a message to Ruto. So there is effort from US to try and solve the standoff between Raila and William Samoei Ruto in this country. But seemingly, by the fact that Ruto is using some individuals from Mount Kenya region, it is a way to start sidelining them for those who are headliners on these talks. Wale watu wa Gachagwa ndio wanatumika sasa hapa. So this should go clear to people like Susan Kika and the likes. And there's a photo that emerged online, 2 photos, where Susan Kika was addressing a press conference, and then Raila Odinga was meeting with the US ambassador and the US Democrat Senator Chris Coons. Though this is not the latest photo, this photo was taken some time back, but people, some people are confusing. It's like it was for yesterday. No, not for yesterday, but it was taken some times back. So this photo was to send a message to the people that people are referring to as Tugeges from Mount Kenya region. Those who are in Kenya Kwanza, but from Mount Kenya region. Those who are too much taking stance in hardlining in that direction. But then, above all, Azimio still stand with their position as far as the remarks from the US ambassador is concerned. And this is what Eugene Wamalwa had to say, that is DAP party leader. I quote him, "We know that the senator is in town and he is also Biden senator. If it was our wish, we would have sent him back with Mega, but we are sending him with the message that we are not happy with the ambassador." That was Eugene Wamalwa. Again, on the issue of internal issues of Kenya, as far as the issue of IBC, server, democracy, and other things, this is what Eugene Wamalwa is also saying. I quote him, "We want to discuss them as Kenyans, and IBC is one of the issues. She thinks that the elections were credible. That was in her eye and that of UDA. But as Azimio, we see that they were not free and fair." So Eugene Wamalwa is putting things straight forward, that in her own eye she said that election was free and fair. But in Azimio it is different. But again, in her reasoning, that is also the reasoning of UDA and the Kenya Kwanza side. So it puts her to the Kenya Kwanza side and UDA for that matter. That means she will be viewed in this country as a representative of US to UDA, but not to Kenyan government. That's why Eugene Wamalwa is saying that if it was in their wish, they would have sent the US senator together with the ambassador so that they send another ambassador. Now, the truth is that there is talks going on between Ruto and Raila. Huo ndo ukweli wa mambo. Yes, we have the other team that is working on this, the 5 members from Kenya Kwanza, 5 from Azimio. Then we have the technical team that is also helping them. They are also anchoring this issue in the law through the National Assembly. But above all, still Raila and Ruto are also communicating through the US senator. That is what is taking place here. Because there is no way Chris Coons can meet Ruto and then meet Raila without having a discussion between what they wish these two leaders should be talking about. There is a move to make sure that these things are working. So that's why they are in these talks. And I've seen people talking about referendum and other things. Those things might come. But above all, we are asking one question. What about server? When are they going to open these servers? When will the servers be opened? because then from there we will know who won this election. We will know if the US ambassador was right or if she was wrong. As of now, it is still a question of debate because servers have not been opened. And are they willing to open? Seemingly, no. But what I can confirm here is that there is talks between Ruto and Raila that is taking place in this country. And again, there is a spirited move to sideline those leaders from Mount Kenya region, especially the hardliners who are in agreement with Gachagwa. That's why the individuals who are being used to now try to bring division in these talks, then wataachwa kando na mambo mengine yataendelea. So it is better wajue mapema.